Hi guys, so today we're at the Adrenaline Performance Center in Montreal, Quebec, where I'm going to do a class with Sunny, and then we're going to have a quick interview with Jon Chaimberg, who's the owner here.
We're really excited about today. It looks like an awesome facility, so let's go.
Hi guys, we're here with Jon Chaimberg, and he's going to give us a quick little bio on himself.
Hey guys, I'm Jon Chaimberg, owner of Adrenaline Performance Center. Been a strength coach many years now, a lot of years, and worked with some great athletes, some great clients. The gym's situated in Montreal, but I've worked all over the world. And that's it. This is APC.
So Jon, you started as a wrestler, and now you're a strength and conditioning coach. Did your wrestling career plan on developing into a strength and conditioning thing, or did it just kind of happen?
It just kind of happened. I mean, everybody wants to get to the Olympics and obviously fulfill your dreams in that aspect, but injuries led me to here.
Oh, okay. Now, were there any opportunities that happened in your career that opened a lot of doors and accelerated it?
It's good that I worked with the national team before. Being there, and George St. Pierre, a lot of the fighters that I've worked with in the past, and that always helps to work with high-level athletes, especially when you're working with the private sector at the same time.
I read you track and measure your athletes' workouts extensively. What's the reason behind that?
Just to see progress. I mean, a lot of times when guys come here, let's say in the off-season, they're getting better for X amount of time, and then they go away to teams, and you come back and you're at square one the next summer. So I just want to find the best ways to help them grow, but maintain their progress. So not just lose everything they've gained.
Yeah, keep it going.
Exactly.
Your workouts generally go in the order of foam rolling, activation, power exercises, and then strength and conditioning. So why do you have that order for your workouts?
it's good to get in and do some soft tissue work early, and then I know a lot of people just get on a treadmill or get on a bike and warm up, but it's good to activate and turn on all the muscles. It's like starting a car in the winter. You want to get it warm before you drive it, and just based on all the nervous system work, it's good to do the power and speed work before, and then the strength work, and then finish with conditioning at the end.
Okay. Now, would that differ for bodybuilders versus?
Yeah. So bodybuilders don't usually do a lot of power exercises. So the foam rolling is good. The activation is definitely good, but then they can technically go right into their strength work and finish with their conditioning at the end.
Okay. Now, warming up is also crucial as well. How would you have a bodybuilder warm up versus a certain performance athlete?
Well, they could activate, similar to, they don't have to go into the extensive, skips and leg swings, but they can definitely do some glute activation if it's a lower body day, and they can do some lunges, they can do some inchworms and warm up slightly less than an athlete would, but then going into their sets, for a bodybuilder, it's just about doing, less weight, getting the range of motion and warming up that way, doing the specific exercise, the muscle that they're working on.
Okay. Now, I also read you have a very unique split for your workouts, like horizontal versus vertical. How do you split up your workouts exactly, and why?
Oh, okay, yeah. So we have basically pulls, and the pulls are split into horizontal and vertical. We have pushes, the same thing, horizontal, vertical. So a chin-up would be a vertical pull.
Okay.
An inverted row, one-arm row would be a horizontal pull. Bench would be a horizontal push, whereas an overhead press would be a vertical push.
Okay.
Then you have hip and knee dominant. Whereas let's say a deadlift or a single leg deadlift or a hamstring curl is hip dominant. Squats, RFEs, anything quad dominant. Sometimes like you have walking lunges or slide board lunges, which are like a hybrid. And then you have your core.
Okay. Now, there's a big hype on social media about grinding versus resting and sacrifice your rest and always work. What's your take on that? How important is rest to you?
Rest is very important, but it's also about listening to your own body. Some people build a threshold. I've been around athletes that could train for days. They don't need as much rest as others. You have to treat every individual with a different program design. Everybody is different than the other. George St. Pierre was able to train like an animal, and his threshold was so high, whereas we have other guys that they break down very easily. So you have to know your athlete, and rest is definitely very important. A lot of people don't rest enough.
For those extreme ones, like George St. Pierre, was he naturally like that, or is that something he just developed over time and was dedicated to?
Well, he's so dedicated to his craft that I think he built over the years just a huge threshold to training. He did 3 trainings a day for 6 days a week, 5 days a week for so long that his body got used to it.
Yeah.
There's other guys, let's say you're not used to training that hard, and you go into an extensive training regime and your body can't handle it, you'll break down much sooner.
What's one of the biggest weaknesses you see in beginners, and how do you overcome those weaknesses?
The biggest weakness in beginners is basically their form and trying to rush ahead to their next step. So they don't master the basics. You have a certain basics like lunges and squats and rows, and they try and get ahead of themselves to the fancy stuff or doing more weight where their body can't really handle what they're doing. So just building a base, the base is very important, and mastering basics.
What would you say is the most crucial attribute for an athlete to possess?
Just a good drive, just a good determination, and knowing where they want to be. Because not everybody's the same. I have guys that are ultra talented, ultra athletic, and some guys that just work hard. So it's the guys who work hard and they know where they want to be that are the most successful. Talent is great, but if it doesn't work hard, it doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah. What are your favorite resources for education?
There's tons. Seminars have always been the go-to. Now we're lucky is that online you have so many great tools. So Mike was a site called Strength Coaching, which is great. You can find other literature all over the internet. Depending on who you're following and what there's so much out there right now with books and literature and websites. It wasn't like when I started off, it was more you had to go attend seminar after seminar to get better. But now it's a lot more accessible.
If you could use one piece of equipment to train your athletes for the rest of your career, what would it be?
bar. Bar.
I heard you like the sled too.
I love the sled. I love the sled, but it's gonna be tough to sort of press and row sleds.
And then finally, yesterday on the Toronto Sun, there was a cover of a guy in his 40s. He's a paramedic, but he wants to make a run at being in the NHL. Do you think that's possible for a 4-year-old to make it?
That depends how far he went with his career. If he played some kind of pro hockey, you know, I would say no. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news,
Yeah.
but just knowing the way the sport works, if you're maybe not the NHL, but maybe pro hockey's a good avenue for him. But the NHL is like the cream of the crop, and if he hasn't made it already by 40, he's done something wrong along the way. So I would say definitely. I would say go for your dream. I mean, whatever you want to do it. But you start off with maybe lower expectations, like ECHL, AHL.
Realistic.
Yeah.
And my favorite question: what's your favorite cheat meal?
Lately I've been eating tons of sushi,
Oh, yeah.
and I go a bit overboard with it. I don't usually go crazy with cheats. I'm not a pizza guy, I'm not an ice cream guy, but sushi and rice are my weakness, so I'll have a lot more than, it's more like a cheat
Yeah.
day, cheat couple days a week.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hey guys, so we just finished up our tour and workout here at APC Gym in Montreal, and it's definitely a gym designed for athletes who are looking to take their physical conditioning to the next level.
So I got to do a class with Sunny at noon, and it was definitely a glute and hamstring focused workout. There were a lot of really cool moves that I'd never tried before, and I'm definitely glad that I did. And it's going to be hard to sit down tomorrow.
So that's really great, and if anybody's traveling through Montreal, definitely stop in. They offer about 5 classes a day targeting all different areas. So glute and hamstring was the one that Bree did. They also have conditioning, they have strength, they have power, a lot of really good stuff that maybe you're not going to find at another gym.
Yeah.
So we highly recommend that you drop in. The first class was free, which is a great option. They do offer 2 memberships for the general public. The first one is just come in and use the gym whenever you want. The second one is you can come in and use the gym whenever you want, and you have unlimited classes, which is their most popular option. As you can see, it definitely kicked Bree's butt today. So we're really excited that we got the opportunity to meet some cool people, train at a really awesome gym, and as always, remember, you guys got to train here.